Right, hi then guys. So in this second video we're going to have a go at inserting our first moving sprite and also getting the bullet to come up out of our ship. So in the last video we got our ship moving from side to side using our arrow keys. So you should have got this part moving by now. If you haven't, you need to go back over the previous video. You need to watch that again to make sure you've got that working properly. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is insert our bullet. So to do this, I'm going to insert a new sprite, but I'm just going to quickly paint one. So I'm going to go to the paint one here, okay? I'm then going to use a red colour, and I'm just going to use the paintbrush just to very quickly draw just a small bullet like that. It only needs to be very small. And once you've installed it, you should see it like this. And to be honest, that's probably the perfect size. If you wanted to make it a little bit smaller, you could go up to costumes and click edit, and you could use the rubber just to make it a bit smaller, okay? So that's probably even better actually. So that's just now probably the dead perfect size. So let's click on to sprites, or script, sorry. So what we're going to say is that we want, when the bullet comes out, if we look at the game I've made previously, when we actually fire, okay, you can see the bullet comes out of the ship. So we need to get that to happen first. So let's go to here and back into our game. We're going to say when the green flag's clicked, okay, well, we don't want to actually be able to see the bullet until we press the space bar. So we're going to say forever. We want the bullet inside the look icon. We want it to be hidden, and we don't want it to be anywhere else other than actually kind of next to our ship. So inside motions, we've got go to, and we've then got go to ship. So basically, when we press the green flag, our bullet should disappear, and basically it should be, you won't be able to see it, but it will be behind our ship. And you can see it's now disappeared, okay? So we now want it to, when we press the green flag, it's done this, but we actually want it so when we press the space bar, it shows itself, and it then kind of like fires up the page. So we're going to use an if. I'm just going to put it for here for now. We're going to say if incensing the space key is pressed. So if key space is pressed, we want our bullet to, first things first, we want it to show. So leave that there for now. And then what we actually want it to do is we want the bullet to actually point upwards. So we're going to go into motion and into point in direction, and you should from the drop down be able to select up. Okay, so that should mean the bullet will point upwards, so when it moves upwards. We're then going to add in a move. Let's just put in move 10 steps for now and see what happens. So let's connect this if, and we're going to drop it, you see just here, there, so it's inside the forever. So let's press the green flag, and now I can move from side to side. Oh, that doesn't really, you can see when I press the space bar, it doesn't really do what we wanted it to do. You notice the bullet's actually the wrong way around. So up here, we need to very quickly press this one so it only faces left and right. That will mean it only ever goes up and down. So press the green flag again and press it. You can see obviously it's only moved 10 steps once. That isn't very far, and it obviously doesn't go up the page. So what we can do, we can add in a repeat. So at the moment it's repeat 10. So let's drag this and let's drag outside our move. So we're going to bring move out, and we're going to put the move inside the repeat. And I'm going to put the repeat, if you watch this, inside the if. So it should be, the repeat should be inside your if. That's now, let's try that, see how far it moves. So press the green flag, side to side, press shoot, and you can see it does move up the page, doesn't move further enough though. Okay, So let's change this. We're going to change the repeat. So I'm going to change that to, let's try 35. Just to see how far it moves up. So press the green flag. Press space. Oh, to be honest, that's probably just about perfect. It just goes off the screen at the top, doesn't it? So there you go. We've got our bullet moving up the page. And you can very quickly just move from side to side and press it. You will notice that you can't shoot 2 bullets at the same time. And that was actually a feature on the old game. You could only shoot 1 bullet at once. Okay, so we've there got our bullet moving quite well. If you have any problems at this point, what I would suggest you do is go back over this little part we've just covered and check to make sure your script is exactly correct. The common mistakes people will make will be that they don't have the repeat here inside the if statement. Okay, you need to make sure your repeat is inside the if statement and that your if is inside the forever. Okay, so that's how we get the bullet to fire. In the next video I'm actually going to show you how to insert your first character. Okay then, bye.